Here's the Weather Xtreme video. It's the afternoon edition for Tuesday, the 12th of January. I'm James Spann. Nice day today. A little secondary surge of cold air drops in here tomorrow, and rain before the week is over. It's wintertime, always fun things to talk about, so here we go. Water vapor satellite view. Got a clipper coming down the pike. That's producing some snow squalls up in the northeastern states, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Big traffic problems along Interstate 74 on the Kentucky-Ohio border today. A multiple car crash there because of heavy snow. But down here feels pretty good. Look at all those 50s on the board. In fact, everybody in the 50s, Birmingham at 53. Tomorrow should be a few degrees colder, highs slipping back maybe in the upper 40s, but not greatly different from today. Thankfully, this really cold air up north will slide more east than south. We'll just catch a glancing blow from that. But still pretty cold up north. Temperatures below zero again today over much of Minnesota. Winter weather advisories in effect in that snow squall area with a clipper. Parts of Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, Michigan. And down here, things are quiet. Rain for the next 5 days, about 1/2 inch. The bulk of that will be on Friday. But let's walk you through day by day. How about tomorrow, 12 noon off the GFS, the 12Z run at 500 millibars. Clipper rotating northeast away from us. We are in dry, cool air. We start the day in the upper 20s. The high pretty close to 50, I think, in most spots. North of Birmingham, probably upper 40s. But a pretty decent midwinter day. Thursday, we'll start the day in the low to mid-30s. And the high will be approaching 60 on Thursday. We'll call it partly sunny. I think most locations will see a high between 57 and 60. Should feel pretty good. Friday, here comes the rain. Kind of a dual barrel low. The southern low tracks across South Alabama, but clearly we'll have rain at times on Friday. Maybe some thunder. No severe weather. Rain amounts about 1/2 inch. Highs in the 50s. Saturday, as the weekend begins, looks cool and dry. The high probably mid to upper 40s. Clouds could linger much of the day, but the day rain-free. And we note the GFS develops a surface low near Houston. And look what it does here. This is Sunday morning. It's 6 o'clock. That thing rapidly advances eastward. There's a surface low that's just southeast of Charleston with rain for South Alabama and a band of snow for the northern half of the state. And again, this is late Saturday night and Sunday morning. And then at midday Sunday, it's gone. But don't get too excited. Let's check the European Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. This is the same time the GFS showed accumulating snow for North Alabama. The European has nothing. It's got a wave there, but it's way down in the Gulf. It's suppressed southward. And as we have often said in weeks and months in the past, the European has been performing much better in these situations. And I think we'll stick with the European, which is dry. In fact, let's look at the Canadian global model. Same thing. It's got nothing. And other runs of the GFS have shown nothing. So clearly that 12Z run is an outlier. The idea of a winter weather problem Saturday night, Sunday morning for now is rejected. At some point, I think we will have a situation like that, but I don't think it happens this weekend. So we'll leave it dry Saturday and Sunday, highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s. This is Monday of next week. Again, we're cool and dry. Start the day in the 20s. The high would be in the 40s. Evidence of maybe a touch of light snow north of us. And this is Tuesday, the 19th, a week from today. Same thing. Cool and dry. Lows in the 20s. Highs more than likely in the 40s. Maybe upper 30s up in the Tennessee Valley. This is the end of the forecast period. This is Friday, January 22nd. And got a pretty impressive shortwave digging down through Texas and a deep surface low developing around the Arklatex. And it looks like a big snow for maybe Kansas and Nebraska. Big rain event for us, maybe some strong storms. We'll check the European, same day, Friday the 22nd, pretty similar, suggesting a fairly decent rain event toward the end of next week. This is the snow, total snow for the next 10 days off the European. Nothing here. And again, understand for the snow lovers, I do think we will have one or two opportunities or threats. It's young in the season, but evidence is just not overwhelming. It's going to happen anytime soon. Teleconnections, the European run has backed off a little bit on the AO going positive, but understand that's an outlier. The other runs have taken it positive later this month, and the same thing for the NAO. This run, the 12Z run, wants to keep it negative. We'll just watch for trends with that. And these are the numbers coming off the ensemble. You can see the surge of colder air arriving for the weekend and early next week. But overall, those numbers just aren't too bad for January. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.